Hi, buddy. Just respond to a post I just saw today on LinkedIn about on the AI topics about uh, authors, especially here, experts in artificial intelligence that have published books recently and who have attributed co-authorship to ChatGPT for having authored the book. And then there were questions for, asking for questions, kind of comments about this. My comment is that we've been using for a number of decades, generations, and even specific in technologies, or that is in, let's call them electronic technologies. Let's go back hundreds of years, even thousands of years. We've been using tools. We've been using tools to do things that help us do things faster, to help us semi automate some kind of aspects of what we do, and help us finish the task. And what I would say is if there are authors who are willing to attribute co-authorship to ChatGPT for helping them do a book, well, yeah, fine. What they're doing, that's actually I kind of respect that because they're actually saying that they used it. That's real. Uh, that's honesty, and you even get to a point where they have, they're crediting where there has others been done. So they're basically giving credit to OpenAI for helping them do the book or the article, the publication, what do you want to call it. I don't do that because the things that I would put into it are. I keep saying I don't use ChatGPT. I tested last night for something completely different because everything that I work on from a corporate point of view is intellectual property, and from a personal point of view also on some things it's intellectual property. I do a lot of videos, I do a lot of things. I don't want to be giving it out to anyone before I put it out and make it available. Unless I ask for a pre-read by somebody, an other expert that I trust. There's no way I'm putting into any system, whatever, without making sure that it's locked. But if there are people that are, but I did do Chat GPT yesterday, kind of play around with this, like my name and other people's names in the field to kind of see what it does on things that are just there's no risk of the content I'm asking for it to generate or asking to look for. But if there are article, if there are authors that are wanting to attribute that and assign that a co-authorship to a tool that helps them do it, hey, great. At least they're being honest about it. At least they are admitting that they are being helped by a tool. At least they're saying that they're using the hammer, right, to hammer the nail rather than doing it with their fingers, right? So it's just a tool, and we all use tools every day, every single day. Do we say, hey, I used a calculator to do my math, or did I use Excel to help me figure out the thing? No. But what they're doing is saying, they're publishing an article saying, I cited the tools I used. And that kind of makes us think, whenever we do calculations for things and we're making a chart and stuff, do we give credit to Microsoft for having invented Excel to help us do that stuff? No, people don't do that. When we're doing certain things and we're asking, do I attribute whenever I'm making content, if I make a video and I put it up into a tool, into a video, and I have it do speech to text and have it generate the text and do it, do I cite it? No. That makes me think maybe I should do that, to say that I actually use a tool to do it, and to say that I've used the technology. It shows I've used technology. Usually I'm not trying to just invent it out of my head completely. It's a thought. I think I think it makes me think too. Do I allow and give credit to the tools I've used that are on the market to help me do my work? That I think it's a moral question. I don't think it's an ethical question. I think it's a moral question. I make a difference between those because is usually ethics is based on the fact that there are laws, right? Now, moral things, it's not necessarily a law. It can be if you condition, it can be something that is accepted in general, or it can be something, or it can be the whole thing of the the masks and stuff with COVID. Do you wear the mask or not? Now it depends on the country and stuff, but sometimes this really comes down to is just what you're feeling. Do you want to feel that you're helping save, being safe to people, even if there's no medical evidence that might happen or stuff? Sorry, that little beep here. It kind of all depends. And I think for the tool aspect, I think that this brings us back to: are we recognizing the contributions made by different tools that help us get our work done? I think that's something that it's made me think. And thanks for making the post. I can't remember who made it. I'll see. I can't remember. I just do these things and I go back and see, and then I just tag them and say. So I think that this makes us think to give a little more credit to those that have helped us. Now we're going to sit there and go and say, okay, I credit Microsoft Word. Microsoft are helping you make a Word for me to do this. I think that's a little too extreme because everybody's using some kind of text editor, right? So but I think when we start doing things that are creating content and stuff, that could be something. I don't think it's necessary, but I think it's something to think about and to consider, giving credit to AI apps for creating content. So we'll see where that goes as time goes on. Every day is a new AI adventure, right? Thanks so much.